Hello, welcome to my channel or welcome back. So I'm going to be showing you a flip through of my setup in my medium ring agenda. I didn't want to kind of set it up and, show you. I'm going to be using this until I kind of consistently use it for a bit. So I'm going to do a flip through and show you what I am doing in here. This is my personal wide, and basically this is my catch-all. So I had everything in here from my daily tasks to my list, my notes, and my finance section. So I decided to take these inserts that I had in here and actually come up with a full agenda or planner that just housed all of my financials. So that way when I set this up, I can kind of focus on sort of the daily tasks in here, all of the things I need to do for my home, my children, all that stuff, and then just mainly focus on my financial part, which for 2023, definitely I think the second half will be a major priority. So I wanted to have sort of a goals and, something I could use, especially when I do go back to doing more of my cash stuffing and my videos that will just house only that. So I'm going to do a flip through of this, show you what I am using it for and how it has been going so far. So I'm just going to put this one aside and let's jump into my personal size or my Louis Vuitton medium ring agenda. So in here, it is a personal size. What I did was I purchased a lot of my inserts from Rosie Papeterie. I purchased some inserts from Infinite Lotus, and they were all in an A5 size, which I have shrunk those down to fit into my pocket size. I fit them into my in here in this personal size, and it works in my personal wide. So definitely for me it is sort of better to buy the bigger size, and then if I want to even take this and move into say like a GM agenda or use it for say a half letter, I can do that as well. So I just have some like decor in here. I made some of these some time ago, and it's just laminate, and I use my Cricut to come up with these designs, and this one just says my name on it. And yeah, so I just wanted to add some decor in here. I purchased this agenda pre-loved from a Facebook seller. So they're all authentic pieces, but for me, purchasing something like this brand new is just no. Is I just find the price points for something that I'm going to use to house, information and to be a little bit more savvy. Definitely buying pre-loved is a lot more economical. So I have in here my Muji pen, and it is in my favorite size. I don't know if it's going to show. It's a 0.38. So if you're interested in that, and at least with this, with the medium ring agenda, it can hold like basically a full size pen, as the small PM agenda or small ring cannot. So I just have some decor in here that I typically like to do. So if I'm using my things, I like them to look pretty. So you'll see a lot of sort of just decor pieces in here. So this was a finance bundle I purchased. As you can see, it cut off a bit of that, but whatever. I'm just using this basically to just layer these two pieces. And that's the thing. If you do buy other agenda sizes, you may sort of have this happen if you're printing it. I'm sure I could have managed cutting the paper a little bit differently, so the holes wouldn't have cut off like that, which maybe I'll go back and I'll change at some point. So in here, basically, I am tracking all my bills. So I just have a tab that I made out of a Dollar Tree shopping mat, and I'm just housing all of the bills that I'm paying. And this is a bill tracker from Infinite Lotus, I believe. Yes, this is an Infinite Lotus tracker. So it's just a bill tracker. So I've purchased so many different templates on how like budget templates and all that stuff, but I'm just not using them. I don't budget in the sense where I am saying, okay, this is going to this, and that. As I said, I think I'm going to move into that system at some point, but for now, I'm just tracking bills. So just having somewhere where I can write the info, the due date, the bill description, and the amount, and then I check it off once I've paid it, has been always working for me. So that's why I haven't really done any videos on sort of the finance part, because I think it would be pretty repetitive to show you every month sort of how I'm paying the bills, because they're pretty much either on auto payment or they get sent to, my Visa, which is a good way to not use your Visa, but still continue to build credit by having auto payments, having sort of your fixed bills that are not going to sort of vary. Like I have basically most of our home essentials, like our internet, my children's cell phones. My cell phone now I've changed to an auto payment, and that way I can just sort of keep up with it there. And then the next section I have listed as budget, which is basically this is what I'm talking about. So this is from Rosie Papeterie, and it has the monthly budget, like the income, the savings, the bills and subscriptions, and the expenses here. So I'm hoping to kind of move into more of a condensed, proper budget going into, hopefully I'm going to say like April, May, I will start trying to do this and get a better grip of my money. I have been in a season of spending, if you're not new to my channel, and I do not feel bad. So you thought I was going to say I felt bad, right? No. So I have been pretty disciplined and, making some moves, and, how I've been really good with my finances, but I'm kind of in a season of spending. This is going into my 40th year, and I said I am going to spoil myself. I'm going to have some joy this year, and because it's been a roller coaster these last few years, but I'm always a type of person that everything needs to be within reason. So, yeah, I will get back on track. Don't judge me. So here are my yearly goals, and this is like my why, my yearly goals, 6 months goals, 3 months, and some notes. And this is an annual overview. So in here, it just has all the months, and basically it just says here at the total income, the bills, the expenses, and the savings. And then this one down here is my annual bills and subscriptions. So I need to fill all of this stuff out, and definitely I will do an update on this to show you how it's been working. Here are my sinking funds goals, which I need to update here and show how much I'm putting into my sinking funds and savings. And then this will be, just more of my sinking funds, and then moving into my my savings tracker, which will be basically like anything I have in the bank, savings that are outside of necessarily my sinking funds for maybe major things that I don't have like envelopes for. And then I'll have my goal amount, the start date, the goal date, and so this may be something I might use if I have a project coming up. Like I want to do a few sort of small projects around the house this year. So I think something like this will be very good in order to track those things that I want to, save for. And then I just have a few of them here. So to do the different projects. So one little project that I may want to do is I wanted to update our powder room on the main floor. So I would just put powder room in here and then show basically what I want to do. I want to do some things in the garage. So I'd put that here, garage reno. And then I just have some notes here. So it's just basically some line notes. Same thing. These are all from Infinite Lotus. I really like the trackers and inserts from there. And then I have a password tracker here, which I more than likely will try to put a few passwords in here. I have them all kind of saved all over the place, but having them in one place might be a good idea. And then I just have this little info, little tab here, and with some sticky notes, and they're all on same thing. And then I just have also another sort of, pretty paper to kind of put in front of this notebook, which I have used, and it just says I'm too busy. I won't necessarily go through the info in here, but it's just sort of some ideas, and that's the type of paper it is. And this is from Recollections from long time ago. So in the back here, I just have like a little things saying when gratitude becomes an essential foundation in our lives, it just says miracles start to appear. So that stays in here. I haven't taken it out. I've shown it, I'm sure, plenty times. And then here is a page lifter to kind of keep the notebook from not getting like rolling up. And this is a secretarial pocket that's at the back of this agenda. And that is it. So this will be sort of my finance workhorse. I hope that this setup works. I know definitely having it separate and being able to just kind of pull this out when I want to track my savings and that kind of stuff will be very beneficial. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit subscribe when you're leaving, and I will see you guys on another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.